Hey, welcome to Florida People Podcast. I'm your host, Vision X, and we are joined by our history teacher, as always, Miss Maya. And we are joined by the queen of judges, the judges of all judges, the ones that's laying down the law, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And one of our guests that we had a good time speaking with last time was very calm, gave some sense of reason. We brought back Claxton.
What's good, y'all? Happy to be back.
I think I'm gonna do some claps. I'm working with some of the. Oh, so I was on CapCut. I was working with some of the new editing features on there. So I started doing a few different things, a little different.
Okay.
I'm gonna upgrade some stuff.
Okay. Did y'all like the audio thing at the end of the clips?
Yeah, I got it at the end. I wanted to put it at the beginning because it opens the show. But for some reason, I will place it right there, and CapCut will overlay it. I don't want it to overlay. I want it to be in the beginning. So when I put the music first, the problem is the editing for the main video is all out of sync.
Okay.
So it's just like I'm trying to figure out a way to do it.
Okay.
But But y'all, we about to have a packed show. So let's go into our video, and we are about to take a look at this. Hold on. You know how this thing, I can't see my screen, but it be having this thing that pops up.
To more than a dozen people in downtown Morristown. Everyone was mad about prices.
Sometimes things is 4 times what they was a year ago. A roast I used to get for $12, $15, $35. It's awful.
Everything, just keeps going up.
Well, I used to spend $40 a week. Now it's 140 or something like that. I just don't think it's going to go down for a long time. They're not concerned with people like us.
They said these tariffs that they've got on, it's going to bring prices down. They're not. Because it's going to have to charge more to make up for them having to pay to bring it in. And I just say everything's going downhill.
Did you vote for Trump this last time?
No, I didn't.
To more than a dozen people.
Her lying ass. What y'all think? I get so sick of that shit. Just be sitting there lying for no damn reason. Like, you voted for Trump. You just don't want to say that shit on national TV with your dumb ass.
Fucking Barbara Bush over there. Prices going, everything's going up. Well,
what do y'all think though? Because this is not the first video I've seen. There's another video. The farmers, there's one where I guess there was 3 farmers that committed suicide because they couldn't pay. They were Trump supporters. And then in Arkansas, they're now asking for socialism. I said, pull yourself up by your fucking bootstraps. Like,
exactly. This is what you're getting, what you voted for. Because my thing is, if the majority of your workforce is either legal or illegal, but either way, they're immigrants, regardless of their status, they're immigrants. And you voted for a motherfucker that wants to get rid of immigrants. What did you think was going to happen to your fucking workforce? And who did you think was going to come and replace that workforce? Because I know you didn't think it was going to be some niggas. Because we not going back to the motherfucking field. That's not happening. So unless it was white children, who the fuck did you think? Because y'all stay talking about how the illegals are taking your jobs. So now you got the fucking job. Why you crackers ain't out there in the motherfucking soybean fields doing whatever the fuck you need to do? You voted for this. You voted for limited government. You voted for states' rights. Well, bitch, your state is broke, ho. That's you should have thought about that. You should have thought about the type of state you live in. You live in a broke bitch ass state. You should have thought about that when you voted for states' fucking rights. You want to talk about black people on EBT when it's white people, the majority of the fucking recipients of government assistance across the fucking board is white people. But now you asking for the same fucking thing. And for you people that look down on people that use EBT, those people that use food stamps buy the fucking food off your fucking farm, you dumb motherfuckers. So if they don't get EBT, they can't support you and your fucking farm. Where you think where do you think only rich white people buying your shit? And then that's why they went, and now they doing business with Brazil and not fucking America. So y'all getting what y'all fucking voted for. So it is what it is. And I'm like, I ain't to be funny, but I mean, it's sad that the people took their lives, but Arkansas overwhelmingly voted for Donald fucking Trump. You voted for no handouts, and the motherfucker is telling you no handouts. You voted for that. So I am glad that they are finally getting what they voted for. Nebraska, file bankruptcy, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck. This is what y'all asked for. Y'all asked for high prices. Y'all asked for inflation. Y'all asked for the tariffs. Oh, the tariffs are gonna be great for America. And then when a motherfucking egg gonna cost you $40, bitch, you better cock a doodle fucking do ho. I don't know what to tell you.
Isn't Arkansas the place where they already have the all white town?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And yeah. And they built that on that side note, that all white town. I saw a video that made perfect sense. They always use black people as an escape to say as the scapegoat, or we're moving away for black people for crime and that type of shit. No, you want that community in the Ozarks so you can marry children, because you know black people will hold you accountable. Black people be like, what the fuck are you doing? That's why you don't want no black people there, because black people be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because if you got an all white town, then that trust and believe they gonna be doing some shit like that, where they gonna be marrying each other or marrying the kids without no say so and all that. You know how unattractive whiteness is if you motherfuckers got to inbreed to keep your numbers up.
Oh my God.
Caucasian people, European. Let me rephrase that. European immigrants' priorities are so fucked up. It's ridiculous. Y'all care more about the crackle coming off the barrel than y'all care about y'all husbands and uncles laying with y'all kids. That is a serious problem. Y'all really need to look at yourselves in the mirror. Y'all worry about black people and what we doing in our community when right next door your husband is crawling in bed with your daughter and you're okay with it. But you worry about a black person walking down the street that's not paying your ass no attention. Don't give a fuck what you got going on. We don't want to be next to you because you don't smell nice. It's not a pleasant.
I don't know if we're gonna cover this later on, but apparently, now the popular thing on TikTok is white people coming up telling their stories about how they don't wash their ass like shit. Bitch, we already knew this, but okay.
You talking about the girl Thursday and Sunday?
But it's been all over. It was one girl telling her story. I guess she's a reformed unbather, talking about how she used to all the kids had to take a bath together. It was like four of them, and they always had to use the same bathwater. And I guess one of them pissed in the tub because they was like, "What is this yellow stuff?" So now y'all bathing in the motherfucking piss, and how they only had one washcloth, but she just looked at it. She never like used it. Just nasty ass shit. And it's like,
One lady said
y'all don't like us, but we got to teach you how to wash your ass. Because the white people are like, oh my God, thank you, Black TikTok or Black women, for showing us how to bake. Like I see them on there all the time. Thank you for recommending this and recommending that. But y'all want to call us dirty. Y'all want to say that, y'all, if we put a toe, imagine how back in the day, if a black person stuck a toe in the water, they drain the entire pool. Mind you, all the white people in the motherfucking pool ain't washed their pussy since the fucking birth. But then we the nasty people. That's the shit I don't understand. But getting back to the farmers, your motherfuckers getting what you voted for, and I'm happy. I hope your farm boarded the fuck up. You got to file for whatever chapter you got to file for, and it be done. Y'all starting to get what y'all voted for. Elections have consequences, and that's it. I don't have no sympathy for you motherfuckers. If you voted for Donald Trump, I don't give a fuck what you going through in your life. I don't care. You getting what you voted for. I have zero sympathy. Ain't nobody gonna bully me into sympathy. Ain't nobody gonna, oh, I'm black, I'm automatically supposed to give grace. Fuck you and fuck that grace, because you're not giving it. You voted, your bitches voted to be racist. You didn't vote to be poor, but you should have fucking thought about that, because racism is expensive. And now y'all finding the fuck out. You fucked around, and we in the find out portion of the program, and that's where the fuck we gonna stay.
And another thing, I want to show y'all another video that they also been making its rounds recently. And I'm going to pull this up for y'all. 1 second. All right, let's see. Put this here.
To turn to but God.
You're closer to me than anyone else on this earth, because we deal with your earth every day. we're hurting people. We can't help what's happening to us.
What?
The federal government steps in to save them. Farmers have no one to turn to but God.
And then this is another one. This guy was speaking about the farmers committing suicide.
This is without doubt one of the saddest fuck around and find outs that I've ever seen.
Farmers, I love farmers. I want 80%, 85% of the farmers, and I love them, and I'm never going to do anything to hurt our farmers.
It's a silent truth happening from the current downturn.
There are 3 tractors up here that I bought on auction. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but they came off of suicide. The reason that the farmers are no longer there, the reason I've got the tractors.
An uptick in the amount of equipment coming to auction as a result of farmer suicide.
If anybody needs to talk, call your friends, call us. We don't need to sell you anything. I don't want to buy more tractors that way. And I love them, and I'm never...
So, this gets me. It's the consequences of them voting for this. They knew that the people that they don't like was going to be affected by this, but now that their ass is being affected by this, we got to pray for them. We got to give them handouts. We got to do subsidies. I said, and what's getting me is you have Black farmers that still don't get any of those subsidies. They've never got any of these credits or anything from the government, but these white folks rely on people's dollars, mostly from minorities, to help fund their stuff. What do y'all think about this?
Well, God told you to vote for Kamala Harris, bitch. So I don't know what God you praying to now, but our God told you to vote for Kamala Harris. This is the equivalent. This is just like how they tell that story where you drown, a person is drowning, and God sends this to save them, and they say, no, I'm waiting on God to save me. Then you send more help. No, I'm waiting on God. And then when they die and get to heaven, they like, God, why didn't you save me? And God says, well, I sent X, Y, and Z to save you, and you didn't take it. This is where we are. They sent you Kamala Harris. They sent a woman with a plan. Was she a perfect candidate? Nobody is. Nobody is ever going to be a perfect candidate. That doesn't exist because we're not perfect people. And I don't even think this was a choice of being the lesser of 2 evils. It didn't even come down to that because Trump is evil all on his on his own. Mm-hmm. It's never a perfect system. It's never going to be. But you had the option of a woman who actually had a fucking plan, not concepts of one, but an actual plan for this country. And I don't care whether you like her or not, this country would not be where it is right now if she had been elected. You could say whatever you want, and then you could bring in, you could talk about how women, I love how they say women are so emotional. Look at the fucking men running this country. Look at Donald Trump. That's the most emotional bitch I've ever seen. Period or no period. Menopausal motherfucker. Everything about him is emotional. He operates off emotion, never logic, because he's not intelligent enough to know what the fuck logic is, let alone spell it. But that's what y'all wanted. Y'all are always looking for the great white hope. That is it. You don't want you don't want this country. You want this country to be all white by any means necessary, and that's the person that you chose because that's what you want. So this is where we are right now. And you don't get any sympathy. And I'm so tired of it always being when Black people say, I'm not giving sympathy, I'm not giving grace, all of a sudden people are up in arms. White people especially get up in arms when Black people say, fuck you and fuck that shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, but you can't do that because they always think, they only look at us as they're fucking, like we walk in Negro spirituals. We are always there to soothe your fucking soul when you fuck up. We got to make you feel good. They're never beating the allegations of being slave masters. They're never going to beat the allegations because they still treat us like slaves. Mm-hmm. We might be physically free, but they still treat us like slaves. They still think that they have ownership over our labor. They have ownership over our mentality. They have ownership over our emotions, that we are only there to serve them mentally, physically, emotionally, and sexually. We are there to be of service to them. That is how they see Black people. I can't speak for nobody else because I'm fucking Black, but that is how they see Black people. We are of service to them. Mm-hmm. And when we say no, they can't comprehend being told no by Black people because that is not where they come from. Racism is in their fucking DNA. Prove me fucking wrong, but you can't. It is in them. It is in them to to give direction, but never take it. It is in them to tell us how the fuck we're supposed to feel.
Yeah, and you know what?
They go ahead.
I'm gonna show y'all a new video just to bounce off this. Oh, look at you doing emojis and stuff. Go ahead, emojis. Go ahead, emojis. All right, so I'm gonna show you something because this is stuff I'll be talking about as well. So I am going to play this video for you guys. You know, I have to move this little thing out the way. Come on. There we go.
Where the fuck your mom's house at, huh?
I'm going back to my car.
Where the fuck your mom's house at, huh?
You just ripped my clothes off. Like, why are you doing this?
I'll rip you off.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Rip my clothes off, bro. Say that shit one more time, bro. I swear to God, I'll rip this shit off. I'll kill you. On everything, I'll kill you. I give a fuck about you, BC. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about me. How the fuck I give a fuck about you?
So, you know, this is this whole everybody wants to be with a white person and they love me more than the blacks and the black this and black that. This motherfucker is literally saying, I will kill you. I will kill you right now. I'll kill you. I'll kill both of us. That there's something wrong there. It's something mental. I'm like, and she is infatuated with that. What do y'all think? Because this is what I be telling y'all when I was from Kansas, Missouri. This is the relationships I see with interracial relationships, and white folks are always on the winning side because the cops will believe them.
If anybody else go for it, I feel like I do believe in the go where you are, love situation.
Mm-hmm.
But as a Black woman, I have always, my biggest fear of getting into an interracial relationship is that when we have a fight about something, you dropping that word or anything remotely close to that. And also, and this is, I follow people on social media that are in interracial relationships, and it works. If you find a partner that understands that they can never fully understand the Black experience, and they are not, I think you would have to find a white person that is not attached to their whiteness.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna get into an interracial relationship. And what I mean by that is that, they, a white person that's done the work to not be racist. You know what I mean? Because they have to do the work. If you're with that type of person and they make you comfortable, and love is love, I get that. But as a Black woman, I am very skeptical when it comes to dating outside my race. Now, that's not to say that I'm just gonna take shit off a nigga just for the sake of him being a nigga. No. But I'm very aware of that because you're never going to fully understand my plight. You're never going to fully understand my struggle. And I don't want it to be a situation where, as a Black woman, I'm going through some shit, and you, as a white man, when I tell you what I'm going through, your retort is to both sides some shit.
Oh yeah, that shit gets old.
Because I feel like that, or them gaslighting me. Oh, well, are you sure that that's what it was? You know what I'm saying? Or having to explain what a microaggression is, because I don't care how much of an ally you are, you're not gonna fully understand. One of my best friends is a white Romanian woman. She's not American, born and raised in Romania. So when I tell her, when we talk about a lot of race things, she doesn't understand it in the sense that she's like, wait, what? Like, people act like that, because she can't fathom that people here are that stupid with the racism. So it's like, sometimes I don't just say we get heated. I get passionate because I'm a Black and I'm going through this. And so I explained to her, this is how it is for me on a daily basis as a Black woman. You'll never see it because you're a white woman, even in this country, even though you're not from this country. you're still white. You know what I'm saying? If she was a white American woman, we probably wouldn't be friends like that. Because I told her, if you was an American white woman, I wouldn't fucking trust you. But she's not, of those American values. She doesn't like it when I tell her the things I go through at work and the microaggression and stuff like that. She's like, wait, that's how people. Yes, like this is real life. Like when I go to the store, I'm a 44-year-old black woman. I still carry receipts on me. Or if I know I'm going in the store and I got something from that store in my purse, I gotta make sure it's zipped up, and I try to avoid going in my purse. Like when I'm shopping and shit, I try to avoid going inside my purse all the time because I don't want people to think, oh, she's sticking shit, because that's how it is. Or if I'm drinking and my daughter's drinking a soda and we going in the store, I'm like, okay, either finish it here or leave it in the car because I don't want you to walk in there and they think that you done took some shit off the shelf and you drinking it even though I paid for it. That's what we as black people still got to go through. Nobody else understands that. And I was taught that from my mother. And I still have to teach that to my daughter. We have these things, these unwritten rules that we still gotta abide by because we're black.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't think, and I'm not against interracial relationships. You marry where you are loved, but the first time that motherfucker shows you that they on that bullshit, you gotta walk out the door because white don't necessarily mean right.
You may not be against it, but I'm against that shit, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm against it. And I wasn't against it until this year. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't give a fuck. Lay with who you want to lay with, love who you want to fucking love. But here's why I'm against it. My brother-in-law, he dates a Caucasian woman. Cool. I'm telling, used to love her to death until I found out she voted for Trump. Because at the end of the day, fucking, they gonna vote for their own fucking interest. Okay, they gonna fuck with their people because that's what the fuck they know. Another cousin-in-law of mine, my husband's cousin, is married to a Caucasian woman. She actually works with me, and she be with the catty shit with her Caucasian counterparts. But we family, supposed to be. But you over here chit-chatting and gossiping about me with your Caucasian European people. Because they gonna go and fuck with their people no matter who they laying down with. They gonna always European first. So that's the only reason why I'm against that. I understand doing the work and all that. Granted, I never thought neither one of these women had a racist bone in their body before. But now that I see how they move, no, you gonna fuck with your people before you fuck with us any day. And that's the reason I stay with your people. Point blank period. I married a beautiful black man, and if me and this beautiful black man don't stay together for the rest of my life, I will get another beautiful black man. I don't ever plan on dating outside my race because I'd be damned if I ever have to explain to you why I'm offended by your grandparents or your parents. I'll be damned if I ever have to defend my children around your fucking family. I'll be damned if I have to explain the hairstyle to your motherfucking cousin, boss, brother, whoever the fuck. I'm not putting myself through that shit. I'm not explaining my life to make your people feel better.
Yes,
not doing
that I agree with. I just said it like that. For me personally, I have just always been with black. I've never been in spaces, even outside of work. My life is not. I'm not around white people. I've never been in a space where I have been around predominantly you mute. Huh?
I'm
Say it
around
again?
two.
Yeah, I'm not in a space where I'm around like a lot of white people if it wasn't work related. So that's never been a thing for me when it came to like dating. Like I've had white men like on a dating app. Oh, you look pretty, da da da. But I'm always my immediate thought is that you're fetishizing me.
Yeah.
And so I don't even entertain it because that's what I feel like you're either gonna fetishize me, and again, I know that's not all white men. I know that's not all white women. I understand that. So if it don't apply, let it the fuck fly. But as black people, that's a legitimate fear for us because we can't trust you. We would like to, but we can't trust you, and there's legitimate reasons why we don't trust you. And so for people that are in a interracial relationship, and it's a healthy one, shout out to you. But just me personally, I have just I
the
want
reason
a black man. I want a black man. I always tease my daughter because I know she gonna fucking marry a Caucasian. However, she is. I always do, but she is the most pro-black, which throws it because the way she may speak and what have you and carry herself and whatever. She was like she went on a trip and people was like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna be with the white people." She was like, "Why would you think that?" But I tease her about that all the time. But I always you don't bring nobody home like the slightest part of disrespect, if they're a fucking Republican or it's some bullshit, we not gonna do it. Like I don't have to worry about that because that's the most pro black child on the face of this fucking earth. She don't play them type of games. But I just have never like I've seen white men I'm attracted to because there are attractive white men. But to actually go that route, that not only that, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The thought of seeing a white dick in person, I don't know. Just the, I don't know. It just, it's given undercooked, and I can't, that's the other white meat. I'll stick to the pork. I
The reason
just
like,
seeing
it
it in
may
person. I don't know if I can handle that, but
now the reason I feel like it may be a little toxic in a interracial relationship is because of those hard conversations, and I don't see people being able to have those like I don't know. I understand that people can change and I understand that all European people are not racist, but I feel like when you was raised like that and it's embedded in you, like you can never tell me you were not racist once we get into an argument and you hit me with the N-word or black people this or black people that. You can never tell me that you were not racist the entire time. Because what made you say this when you got mad? Or just little things that when people are in a interracial relationship, my brother-in-law told me I'm racist. I'm just like, what? And he's one of them people who he talked down on black people, black women, this black like people like when it can't be healthy if you get with these people and put your people down. I don't understand that. Like, I don't know. It can never be healthy for me when stuff like that is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this about the men, especially like black men, when they try to date white women or other races or ethnicities and they try to throw it in a black woman's face. This is the part that I want y'all, the logic that y'all missing. I want you to think about it. Most of the time, the reason why those black men feel that way is that at one point you like black women, but the black women you like didn't like you. So instead of you having the emotional intelligence to say, okay, just this particular group may not prefer me, that doesn't account for all black women. No, what you do is you run out and you go get a white woman. Mind you, 9 times out of 10, she look like shit and look like she don't bathe. But that's the fuck you to black women. I don't know, but y'all go find these white women. But what you don't stop to think is, why are they with you? Because if given the opportunity, just like you're with them because you feel rejected by black women, they're with you because they've been rejected by white men. The Hispanic women are with you because they've been rejected by their counterpart. The Asian women are with you because they were rejected by their counterparts. Because I guarantee you, if white women, Latino women, and Asian women could get the attention of the white, Latino, and Asian men, if they really want, they wouldn't give you niggas the time of fucking day. And that's what I want you to realize. Y'all are rebounds of rejection bouncing the fuck off each other. Because if you didn't hate black women and they didn't hate the white men that didn't want them, y'all wouldn't be together. You don't realize that you're being used. They're using you just as much as just like you using white women to get back at black women. Those white women are using you to get back at the fucking white men they really wanted but didn't want them. Now I'm not saying that's how it goes all the time, but majority of the time, that's what the situation is. Because you should ask yourself, and I'm only talking about the men that date outside their race and talk shit to black women. Those are the men I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any other subset. I'm talking about the group of black men that will date outside their race and then throw it up in a black woman's face. Oh, well, this is why I date white women because they submissive, or I date Latino women and it's bullshit because a Latino woman would do just as much shit as a black woman would do and y'all don't say nothing about it. They'll slap you in the face, they'll cuss you out, they'll do all that, but because they doing it in a fucking accent, it's sexy, I guess. I don't know. But that's the thing that I want people, like a lot of these black men that shit on black women when they did outside their race. You need to think about that. Think about why the women that you going the women that you going after so bad. Because most of the time they're white women that talk shit. The white women they go for are the white women that talk shit about black women too. So you need to ask yourself why you see where I'm going with this. Like, you don't like black women and you only fucking with white women that don't like black women. Because if you ask a black man why is he with a white woman and the only thing he could talk about is because of black women, that's how you know it's some bullshit. That's how you know
I
you actively dating somebody, because you hate yourself and because they hate who you hate as well. Like the enemy of my friend, that type of shit.
I also want to bring up the I don't know if we gonna cover this or not, but it's I think like a rapper in the UK who was caught on camera talking down on black women and stuff like that. And one of the points that he brought up was that we're not natural. Like, we don't have natural hair and natural eyelashes and all this stuff. And he likes other women because they're natural. The same thing that he's judging us on is the same thing that the oppressors judged us on. They were the ones who told us we had to have straight hair and that our kinky hair wasn't pretty. They were the ones who told us how we needed to dress. We needed to do this way and that way. So you're liking the very thing that they told you that wasn't good enough. So you're talking now as a black man talking down on black women. Then gonna say, I love black women. I came from one, but I don't like my mother. Because
He talking about that fucking.
Oh my, I cannot.
She talking about fucking Unlucky Charms. That little fucking leprechaun looking motherfucker. They got his ass on here talking shit about black women. And let me say you, I think we covered this like last week with the hair shit. I need you black men to get over it, okay? White women wear fucking wigs, weaves, and extensions, okay? And if you think the bitches don't, I would implore you to go to some white motherfucking hair salons. The reason why, and I'll never forget, I saw a video of a white woman who does wigs and hair. And she says white women hate to tell people they're wearing a wig. They feel embarrassed by it. They want you, if they get a wig, they tell her it has to look like it's coming out of their scalp. They do not want anyone to know that they are wearing a fucking wig. They have these things. They've been doing this shit in movies, okay? When you see these white women, that's not all them, baby. I know your slave mind has been telling you that everything you see on a white woman is some real shit, and it's not. Black women, we are not our hair. It does not make a black woman because she wears a wig or a weave that she is ashamed of where the fuck she comes from. One ain't got nothing to do with the fucking other. Now, the only time I would say that is if I see a black woman and she wearing a wig or weave, and you gonna try and convince me that's your shit, and I know it's not, then I know you on some Candace Owens shit. Cause you ain't gonna convince me that is your shit. Now, if you trying to do that, that's how I know you on some self-hating shit. But me personally, and then on top of that, what men, especially black men, don't stop to think about when it comes to the hair situation is what if that woman is sick? What if has cancer or is in remission? What if she's had a baby? What if she has lupus? All these other medical conditions in which women can lose their hair.
You know they don't care.
So what? A black woman has to justify to you. A black woman has to be sick in order for you to be okay with her wearing a wig or a weave. It's none of your fucking business.
You know they don't care.
I know good and goddamn well a motherfucker that'll pay another nigga every 2 weeks to put some fucking black shoe polish on your fucking hairline and then double down with a murderous ass chalk outline on top of that. It's not gonna fucking talk to me about my goddamn wig. You're not gonna do that. You pay a nigga to put shoe polish on your shit. Bitch, if I sweat, my hair ain't going no fucking well. Your shit is ruined for the next 2 fucking weeks. You black men, you niggas ain't gonna tell me a goddamn thing about what the fuck I'm doing with my hair, and you niggas are out here putting shoe polish on your goddamn hairline because the bitch is done already retreated back to here. You niggas are getting laced beards. I see the videos of y'all getting the fucking lace. You're not coming for black women in their hair no more, bitch, because you want to go on swimming dates. We both getting in the motherfucking water, and my shit still gonna be on.
They got whole hair units now.
Y'all got whole hair units, and you want to talk about black women, but you're trying to fucking be us. Leave us the fuck alone. It's my hair. I got the receipt for this bitch, okay? It's mine. And if you don't like the fact that I'm wearing it, fuck you. I paid for it. You didn't. That's like a nigga tell you, oh, I like it when you get your nails XYZ. Well, bitch, sell me the motherfucking money. Because no money is no opinion. That's what the fuck we doing over here. So that little Ginger J, whatever the fuck his name was, that old unlucky charm ass motherfucker, he can't tell me shit. Black women don't know their place. What the fuck is our place? That's the shit. That's the shit that did me. Cause you think you out your fucking mind if you think I'm gonna let a nigga that look like you tell me what the fuck to do. You out your goddamn mind. They want black women. Black women are not like white women. White women cater to the fucking patriarchy. Black women like we ain't on that bullshit. And that's what black men don't like. Because black men treat black women the way white men treat them. And so all this pro-black shit is under disguise of white fucking supremacy because y'all are still trying to uphold the white man's laws within the black family. That is what y'all trying to do. Y'all are trying to run black households how white men ran y'all during fucking slavery. And most of the time, black women are like, no, we not falling for that. And y'all don't like that. Because another thing that people don't talk about is what black women went through in slavery. It's always looking at what the fuck the black man went through. A black woman, as a black slave, had to endure not just the labor, but I'm talking about being raped continuously by the master, not being able to say no. Then you still got to be a fucking mother to the white children. You got to be a mother to your own children. And then you got to fuck your husband when he wants something after you just been raped by another man. Now, I can only imagine what that's like for a black man to have to sit there and endure the fact that a white man can come sleep with your woman anytime the fuck he wants. I can only understand how that fucks you up. But you don't take that out on the black woman because that's not her fault. Because at the same time that black woman was going through that shit, she was rubbing your fucking back, making sure you were still all right as a fucking black man. Nobody thinks about the black slave, the black female slave, and all the shit she had to endure mentally, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You always talk about what black men went through. And yes, black men were sexually assaulted as well. And I'm not downplaying what they go through, but everybody needs to be healed. But how can you be a black man and know that black women went through that type of shit and still want to subjugate black women to that same thing, but it's supposed to be okay because it's a black man doing it and not a white man doing it? That is the same fucking thing. Y'all are applying think about it when men say submission. You're not saying you saying submission because it rolls off the tongue better. You really want subservience. You think white women are the pinnacle of fucking subservience because they just shut the fuck up because of the patriarchy. But them same white women that shut the fuck up for patriarchy ain't shutting the fuck up for you, nigga. Because 9 times out of 10, they setting you the fuck up. Because they'll trade you your ass in to get back in the graces of the white man. That's gonna always happen. If they got a choice to be put back in the good graces of white men, they will turn on your ass in a fucking heartbeat. Because again, you're never gonna come first to people that don't look like you.
Amen.
And that's the part everybody needs to learn. If you're in an interracial relationship and it's working out, great, perfect. But you cannot fault black people that are skeptical as fuck about that shit. If you're gonna get into an interracial relationship, not just white people, but a ethnic group that is known for being racist towards black people, you as a black person getting in that relationship, you better do your due fucking diligence. And the minute you see some off the wall shit, get the fuck out. Don't stay in it. Don't try and fix it. Don't try and civil rights your way through that motherfucker. Get out. Just get the fuck out. Because you're never gonna come first to people that don't fucking look like you. And sometimes you ain't even gonna come first to the motherfuckers that do look like you. But you got a better chance. And I think, like, my frustration, I love black men, always will. But you being a black man ain't enough for me to take your bullshit. And I think black men, especially straight black men, y'all got a lot of fucking work to do. And y'all need to figure out what your place is because y'all are, when it comes to relationships, y'all are trying to attach a power dynamic to a fucking relationship. And that's not how it works. That's where y'all fucking up. You're trying to put a power dynamic. I'm a man, so I'm over you. Why? Because you got a dick? I'm not giving kudos because you got a dick and some balls. Also, you in charge because you got a dick? Bitch, I got a pussy. I bought you here. I win. Like, what the fuck are we doing? You can't out top a black. You can't outdo a black woman who brought you in the fucking world. You can't do it. Without us, you don't get here. Now we need you in order to make the fucking baby, but you still don't get to come here if it's not for us. So I just need black men to stop with the white supremacy tools when it comes to black women, when it comes to just anything in general, but especially black women. And black women, I know you frustrated with black men. And you should go where you're loved. And if that's with the white man, then it's with the white man. But do not fall into the same trap that black men are falling in, where just automatically, ugh, I'm done with black men. I ain't fucking with no men at all right now. I appreciate my fucking freedom. But just be careful. Cause the fact that girl in that video we just saw is just sitting there taking the shit, bitch. Why are you in the motherfucking car still? That's what I want to know. This bitch is talking about killing you, and I guarantee you that ain't the first time he done said that shit.
Yeah.
That's just the first time she putting it out there. So why are you still in the fucking car? That's my concern.
He was way too comfortable.
Way too comfortable to say some shit like that. Cause I know you know some niggas that would have stomped his crack ass the fuck out. Make the phone call. Cause that's what I did. I would have whooped Opie's ass.
No, I agree with you on that. And I want to play this next video. I guess this was a white rapper that like failed to be a rapper or something. You know how they always want to infiltrate black people's shit but don't like us. So I guess he failed as a rapper, and then because he didn't become the next white rapper, he started talking shit about black people. So again, let's take a look at this as usual.
You're comfortable. You understand? You're comfortable now, and you think it's okay to lash out openly at the white man. Like, we will kill the shit out of you guys. I hope you understand that. We will fucking murder you. We don't do what y'all are doing, dog. We don't get online and yah. We go fa. You goddamn fucking treasonous tyrant bitch motherfuckers are in our country. You're in our country. You making posts talking about, oh, white men need to die, and I can't believe white men are doing this. Bro, we will murder everybody in this bitch. Everybody in this bitch, bro. We will take over this goddamn country.
He was arrested by the FBI, hated himself for several hours. He is now facing federal charges for communicating interstate threats.
The FBI is here. They say they have to know.
What the?
So, okay, Dirty Jesus. I love how they threaten us and talk shit while using AAVE at the same fucking time.
What do y'all think of that? That's
you talking like us. You talking like us and threatening us while using our fucking lingo to fucking do it. We go okay, bring your ass over here. Do me a favor, bring your ass to Liberty City. Just come over here. And I want to see how the fuck you gonna lead this motherfucker. I guarantee you ain't gonna be how you came. I can tell you that shit right now. They talk all that shit online. Walk your ass over here. Come with the stick. Go into all black neighborhood right the fuck now and say that same fucking thing. And let's see. Because the only reason he felt comfortable to say some shit like that by himself was because he was in front of a fucking camera. Yeah. That was it. Because I guarantee you, he wouldn't have said no shit like that. He wouldn't have said no shit like that. And once again, this is why we don't trust you motherfuckers. This is exactly why. Because when you can't use us to get ahead, now we the fucking problem. And then when you do use us to get ahead, as soon as you get up there enough, you'll put it down. Post Malone, you was a wigger all through your career, but as soon as you got that white acceptance, now all of a sudden you're country. So now all these tattoos and everything you got, that's acceptable because you've gone back to country music, which you think is a white genre.
We can go a step before that. We can go a step before that. So he actually started out in folk music, and his shit wasn't selling. And yeah, that's what. And so then, he started hanging with some black people. They said, well, maybe you need to, be the next white rapper, like the next 50, the Eminem or something. And all of a sudden now he gets this chance, he uses our shit to build his platform. And then now since he built this platform, now he wants to go back to country. I was like, so the shit that you guys do wasn't working. Y'all needed black influence to make you popular. And now you used our shit. Now you don't need us no more. And now you're going back to white people shit.
Do you know how bad you got to be a white motherfucker that you can't even get black validation? He must have been he must have been real bad because our people. If a white motherfucker got rhythm, we just infatuated with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like look out, like that type of shit. So if he couldn't even get that, yeah, he must have really been bad. But my thing is if you're gonna insult us and we're so bad, don't use AAVE. Don't use our very language to try and tell us that you're above us. You're using our fucking dialect. You're using our fucking language to then tell us that said dialect and said language is fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
But you're using it. Everything in there was AAVE to tell us, oh, we that black people do this. Oh, word, okay. Evidence to the motherfucking contrary. But my thing is just find out. Fuck around and find out. Don't talk. Don't get online talking that shit. Bring your ass to an all black neighborhood. Turn the motherfucking camera on, and let's go see what happens. They're not gonna do that. White people will only talk shit online by themselves or in person as a group. They are never gonna talk that shit solo. And if they do, they got the cops on speed dial. That's how that works.
And
That's
this
what
is
I got.
why I am I in the last segment the whole interracial all that shit because they do shit like this. Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga because you was all down for the niggas when you was trying to be a rapper, but now all of a sudden y'all kill us. Y'all bet you wasn't saying that around none of them niggas you was hanging with when you was rapping.
Yeah,
bet Gary wasn't talking to none of them like that. This is what I mean where when you said Nikki earlier, like if they do the work, okay, cool, good for the people that choose them. I don't give a damn how much work you do. That shit is embedded in y'all.
Yeah.
It's embedded in y'all. Cause how was you down with the black people until your career failed and now all of a sudden you don't like black people and you'll kill all of us. All of us ain't do nothing to you. You just mad at the people that ain't stream your whack ass music. That's all that was.
And you're right. He always felt that way. He just needed an excuse to bring it out. He always felt that way. That goes back to the story that Chris told about being at their party and then they turned on Fox News. They always felt that way. They just needed that opening for it to be safe for them to say it. That's why where we are right now. These white people have always felt like this. They just needed Trump to be like, it's okay for you to vocalize it now. You couldn't do it for 8 years under Obama. You couldn't do it for them. You couldn't do it. They was doing it under Biden because the floodgate was already open from 2016. But you couldn't really be your racist self. But now you can be your full racist self, and it's nothing anybody can do about it. That's where we are right now. They've always felt like this.
When I say these people will pretend to be cool and be down for the cause and deep down inside, this how they feel. This man was a rapper trying to be around black people, possibly dated black girls. You seen one of the little clips? He had a whole grip in his mouth. Trying to be cool, trying to be down, but deep down inside, you don't fuck with us. Stop inviting people to the motherfucking cookout. There is no motherfucking invitation. We don't want your potato salad. We don't want your ass there. We don't want shit you got going on because deep down inside, that's how the fuck y'all feel. I don't give a damn. All the people that be I'm down for the cause. What they're doing is wrong. Prove it, Becky. Tell your uncle what's wrong. Tell your grandfather what he's doing is wrong. Tell your brother the way he feel about black people is wrong. You don't tell me that you down with us. Tell your people that you down with us. That's what I want you to do. Don't tell me shit. Talk to your people. Don't talk to us. And stop. I'm going to say this one last time. Where my camera at? Stop inviting people. They're not invited because they'll come to the cookout, have a great fucking meal. Know the chicken be on point because it's seasoned and good as fuck. Know that macaroni salad, that pasta salad, that macaroni cheese, them baked beans with the meat in it, all that shit good as fuck. And they gonna go home and talk about, yeah, I went to a black cookout with some niggers.
Yep.
The food was good, but they still
Yes. So,
Stop inviting.
Class, you're on mute.
Oh, I was just laughing. I didn't say anything. Just laugh.
Hey, that background is eating, man.
Thank you. I wish I was mentally. I'm here.
Yeah, that background is. I have to see that. So, I know that you guys heard about the raid that happened in, I think this was Georgia. I guess they raided a Honda plant, Hyundai
Mm-hmm.
plant. And that's where a lot of Asian people work, but it's also Hispanics as well. Everybody with the model minority myth, and we're the selected good ones of the minorities and stuff. This is just telling you right here, these white folks don't care about none of that. If they see that you are a threat to anything that they do or to their existence, you're out of here. So let's take a look at this.
Did you see these videos of an immigration raid at a Hyundai construction site in Georgia? Listen to this.
Warrant for this entire construction site, okay? We're Homeland Security. We have a search warrant for the whole site. We need construction to cease immediately. We need all work to end on the site right now.
Look at all them people.
This happened at the construction site for the Hyundai and LG Energy Solutions new battery plant in Georgia, where agents from FBI, DEA, ICE, HSI, Georgia State Patrol, and others detained 450 people, including more than 300 Korean nationals. According to reports, agents went into the facility and asked everyone if they were U.S. citizens. Then they put U.S. citizens on one side and everyone else put on the other side and harassed and forced to show their immigration paperwork. Because of the raid, the South Korean government is very concerned about its company's investments in the U.S. and the treatment of its people. The South Korean government is trying to figure out why the construction site was raided, saying that the detained South Koreans had entered the U.S. on a B-1 temporary visitor visa. However, it is unclear if those workers subsequently tried to get a work visa or if they even knew that they couldn't work with the visa they had. But like we have seen from this administration, they're going after migrants regardless of their status.
Yep.
Hyundai did say that they're working with the U.S. government in the investigation, but if this is how the U.S. is going to treat workers, maybe more companies and potential employees should reconsider coming to the U.S. Look, I'm not trying to defend corporations that are probably taking advantage of their workers and their status. I'm concerned about the people. A lot of people were detained, which means kids probably went home with either one or both of their parents missing. These are people who are working, most likely paying taxes, and their only infraction is probably not having the proper paperwork to work in the U.S. And out of desperation, they took a job. This could all be a lot easier if the U.S. government actually let people adjust their status. If you think these people can migrate all the way to the U.S., get a job, pay taxes, but somehow they're not smart enough or law-abiding enough to adjust their status, then you have no idea how the immigration system actually works. This government makes it intentionally difficult for people to adjust their immigration status.
All right, he provided us a lot of information. I don't think we need to continue this, but I was watching this on CNN yesterday. And what was pissing me off was the guy that the lady was speaking to. He was like, oh, well, these people came over here and they knew that their visas weren't accurate. And, they tried to skim the system and everything. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me 450 something plus people skimmed the system? Your HR department did not understand or know any of this stuff was going on. They just got past everybody. I said, you're not going to tell me that when you're working for a lot of these plants, a lot of these owners who are white know that these people are illegal. And then they also pay them less as well. The paychecks will show you if they're paying them less as well, because they'll show you, hey, this is what you're actually making. I don't like that they always try to put things out on the immigrants when it's actually the white people that hired their asses there. They know these people are illegal. It's just like with the banking system, when they act like they didn't know that these subprime loans were out there, and they were like, oh, well, these subprime loans, it was a certain group of people that couldn't pay. But I said, no, what y'all did is y'all boxed the good ones around the bad ones, and y'all sold it as a package, which was fucked up. Now this is what we have going on now. I'm like, you cannot sit there and say that you have 450 people and your HR department just missed all these people. What do y'all think about that?
The lady, go ahead, Maya.
I feel like they
It's just common sense. I'm just like 450 people.
because they know exactly what the fuck they be doing. That's the same thing as that Coca-Cola plant when Trump first got in office when
Yep.
they was snitching fucking employees. Y'all wanted that cheap labor and everything, but now that Trump in office and y'all free to discriminate, y'all ready to do just that. Y'all knew exactly who the fuck y'all was hiring when y'all hired them motherfucking people. That's why y'all make us do background checks. That's why y'all make us have to give in all of this information, ID, social security numbers. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you got to give your visas and all that. Y'all knew exactly who the fuck y'all was hiring. And then they probably turned them in because they giving people rewards for turning
Yes.
people in.
What is it, like $5,000 now or some shit like that per person?
If it's $5,000 and you done turned to 450 people, do the math.
What is ICE's number right now? Hold on.
That
Yeah. This
that
whole
white
block
lady,
got to go outside. Everybody.
the white lady that made the call for that place to get raided is also running for something in Georgia. And then she tries to act like she's worried about the people. You weren't worried about the fucking people, because if you know somebody is being exploited, why the fuck would you get them arrested if they're the fucking victims?
Exactly.
If they're the victims of exploitation, how is sending them to fucking jail? And then nothing she said made sense, because she was like, oh, they come over here, they make money, they have to pay their handler, they have to send money back. First of all, bitch, if you're being exploited and you're being trafficked, you're not getting any money to send back nowhere, hence you being fucking trafficked. You act like bitches being trafficked is getting money on the side. It's not a whole pimp situation, because even the hoe ain't getting no fucking money, hence the trafficking. She's not in ownership of herself. So nothing you're saying is making sense. And you know what, bitch? If I was South Korea and all these other people, take all this shit out. Because they're building the fucking factory here for Americans to have jobs, and then you gonna go get the law involved. If I was South Korea, pull every fucking thing.
I would too.
Pull every fucking thing you got in America. Pull that shit the fuck out. Show them business right now. Just pull it out. Cause it's not treasonous to say it. Since you want to act like America is so big and bad, and we're fucking not. This ain't the greatest country. They whooping our ass all over the fucking world. Go ahead and whoop it some more. Canada said, bet, bitch, and they ain't back down yet.
They sure didn't.
Everybody else should do the same fucking thing. Take your shit up out of here. Make it to the point where Trump ass got to bend the fucking knee to these fucking countries. Go ahead and take everything out of here. And trust and believe. That bitch that really fucked up. Cause you might be white, bitch, but you fucking with the green. And something about to come back down on your ass too. Cause I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden she get caught up in some shit. Cause now you costing this country money. You costing the rich people money by making a fucking phone call. Like, you didn't just call ICE on a fucking mom and pop shop. You did this shit on a fucking international global retailer. And you think you just gonna fucking sit there because you white? Okay.
And this
Trust
is how
and believe she about to get caught up in some shit.
And this is how I knew that her ass knew about it, because I said, who calls on a plant? I said, you have to know that the people are illegal to understand who to call. I said, she called it on them, and a lot of the people were illegal. And I said, she had to have known this information all this time. But because of these elections coming up, this bitch trying to get elected, and this is what we're dealing with right now. And I think that's just like stuff like that. I have to show y'all this video. But stuff like that be like pissing me off, because that's the type of stuff that gets you fucked up. So we're gonna go into hygiene practices 101. I think Maya spoke about this earlier. And so we are going to play this video. And I don't know what the hell is wrong with this thing. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh, come on. There we go. Y'all watching?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that back for you.
Nasty motherfucker. He just spit in somebody's food.
Yes, he did.
You dirty bitch. This is why I don't eat fast food restaurants, because that's nasty. And I'm about to get pissed off. Why would you? This is why I don't like people making. This is why I don't go out to restaurants. People think like I'm crazy. I really don't like to go nowhere because of shit like this. I don't like to go to McDonald's, KFC, none of that fake ass food, and I don't like to
I'm
go to
sure one more
restaurants.
time.
And that shit is nasty.
And who's the motherfucker filming it though? Like,
Probably somebody in the drive-through. They was probably just filming it and wanted to see. But here's another one as well.
Nothing beats the Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off.
So he touching it and licking it?
Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save 50.
I'm so tired of white people. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you nasty motherfuckers. I am so like y'all go outside barefoot. You fucking let your kids lick the goddamn subway pole. You don't ever talk about black people. Don't open your mouth to say shit about black men and women and black fucking children because our children know fucking better. Who have their kids on a fucking leash? Not niggas. And then you wonder why they grow up hating animals and shit, killing animals and killing fucking people because you treat them like fucking animals from the goddamn get go. You don't bathe them. You don't treat no like. I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Taking your fat ass was that fucking hungry? I'm just licking and touching shit for what? Y'all the reason why we got fucking disease. Every disease, and I bet you every fucking disease in this goddamn country can be traced back to a fucking cracker. It gotta be.
You know,
I got
a trace back.
Go ahead.
That second video, he dug in his nose, he licked it, and he was just wiping it on everything. That's what he was doing. Because he wiped it on the thing, he wiped it. He wiped
and it.
The thing that I have to say is they love to call black people dirty, unhealthy. Let's be clear here. A lot of the diseases that came out back in the day, it was because of them. They dirty. They don't wash their ass. And y'all want to call us dirty, but we the ones who bathed y'all back in the day. Our ancestors the one who washed y'all ass. Our ancestors was the one that raised y'all kids and fed y'all kids. The black women are the one who breastfed y'all fucking kids, but we nasty and we dirty, and y'all do little nasty shit like that. Y'all are just It's the shower shit for me that I can't get jiggy with. It's just granted, there ain't nothing wrong with digging in your nose because I be digging for gold. I don't like shit in my nose, but I'm not about to be out in public wiping it on shit. I'm not gonna do it in a place where I can't immediately go wash my fucking hands. That is nasty, and y'all wonder why all this shit is spreading around right now. It's too much shit spreading around, and y'all don't wash y'all hands or y'all ass. You ever been in the bathroom with a European person, and they just use the bathroom and walk the fuck back out?
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Go wipe your hands or go touch somebody. Don't fucking touch me.
They do that shit all, and I be in the bathroom and I fucking watch because I want to see what the fuck y'all gonna do. And sometimes they'll get nervous and then like, oh, they'll do it. But I'll never forget being in the fucking stall and my boss walked in. Her big fat funky ass used the fucking bathroom. Use the fucking bathroom. And not the handicap one with the sink in that motherfucker. She used the regular stall. And I'm sitting here waiting on the goddamn water to come on, and it never fucking came on. After that, bitch, don't touch nothing. I ain't nothing. When I saw that, like, what the fuck are you doing that you can't stop and wash your goddamn hands, and you gonna touch the fucking door? They don't even take the paper towel and touch the fucking door. I think COVID was fucked up, but I liked when motherfuckers was 6 feet back from each other because one thing about a white person, they have no sense of personal space, especially when you go to the fucking grocery store. Ever been to the grocery store and the fucking cracker is right up on your ass? One day that shit happened to me and I turned around and asked that motherfucker, can I help you? Are you gonna pay for my shit? Back the fuck up. Because why are you on me? Why are you? I'm out here trying to pay the lady. Why are you up on me where I'm trying to pay it? They have no sense of personal space. Even when you walking down the goddamn sidewalk or you walking somewhere, I'm not a New Yorker, but you ever be walking somewhere and they just white people just walk like they gallivanting? Like, bitch, you might not have nowhere to be, but I got somewhere to be. And then they spread out in groups with walking. Like when you walking in the airport, you know how the family be spread out and be walking so as fuck. If you bitches don't get the fuck out my way, I'd be so
And they be
tired.
holding hands and shit. You like,
Holding hands and shit. If you get the fuck out of here, Smith, Swiss Family Robinson motherfuckers, I got somewhere to be. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Like they don't have no sense of personal space. They don't have good hygiene. Don't talk shit about black people when you smell like fucking hot dog water and wet fucking pennies the minute it rains. Don't fucking talk to me. Cause I need to know why white people smell like wet dog every time it fucking rain. You bitches smell like a wet fucking dog, a wet funk. It's like, how do you love water, but you hate when soap get involved? I don't understand that shit. You like water, but when soap get involved, different shit. Nah, fuck that. I don't talk to me about a goddamn thing.
and I want to show y'all this next video because, we got to go to our favorite, segment. As always, what is it, Nikki? I will vote for
Donald
Trump.
Trump. Raft in peace, bitch.
Oh, this is happening in, I think, the Dominican Republic, which is me no black, me Dominican. You know how those fuckers are. No, and their whole ancestry is black, but they've been targeting black people in their countries since all the stuff has been going on. I said, why don't y'all go fight the fucking white folks that's busting y'all on y'all fucking heads? Why y'all got to pick on black people that hasn't even been doing anything to y'all? But I just want y'all to take a look at this and see what y'all think.
Immigration in Dominican Republic is so evil that they deport Haitians at night while they sleep.
So I think we kind of get the picture of that. What do y'all think? Because they quick to talk about how they're being targeted and oh my God, but then their racist asses is doing the same thing in their country to other people.
I said I'm not going outside to fight for no justice for no motherfucking body because no matter where they at, they don't fuck with us. The same
Amen.
way, and people don't want y'all here. Y'all don't want black people nowhere near y'all either. So that's why I'm not going outside to fight. I'm not going outside to protest. I don't even want to keep speaking on these motherfuckers because they don't fuck with us. Y'all scream y'all being mistreated, but then turn around and do the exact same thing to black people. What are the Haitians over there doing?
Nothing. Not even bothering them.
Exactly. They just don't like.
They just needed a fucking reason, and that's why, again, you're not going to like force me into empathy and sympathy. Like I don't think people should be taken out their house, their home, or whatever. But y'all doing the same shit to black people that you got a problem with ICE doing to you. But you don't have no problem doing that same shit to the black people that's in your fucking country. It's only wrong when it happens to you, but it's not wrong when it happens to us. Y'all can find a justifiable reason for it to be okay for black people to get mistreated, but you can't seem to find a justifiable reason for you. And so we're tired, and it's like we're just I'm not gonna do it. I don't feel this is what you aligned yourself with. And again, we know it's not all, but it was the majority. Again, we have to stop thinking in terms of individuals, and you have to think collectively. Collectively, Latino people voted for this. Collectively, white women voted for this. Collectively, white men voted for this. And while you as an individual may not have, the collective is what makes the decision. The collective is what pushes the needle.
It's not
And
just
collectively, your people fucked up. So it's
just
not on black people
yeah.
to fix it. It's been we've been putting the band-aid, we've been doing the work to fix shit, and it's not working. So you know what? As black people collectively, we said, y'all fix this shit. Now that's not to say we're not gonna when it's our time to shine for our shit. You know we're gonna do what needs to be done. But right now, this is y'all shit. And y'all gonna clean it the fuck up. You Latino people that don't like what the fuck is happening, go fucking salsa and bachata your ass right up there to motherfucking DC and talk to that motherfucker. So you white people, like I said last week, you can get on your fucking Zoom since you like using our goddamn lingo and go right up there to fucking Washington and have a million non-melanated march. Okay? Get your ass up there and go walk the fucking DC. Cause I bet you if we ban pumpkin spice, you white bitches will get the fuck up.
They love
If
them
you
some
do
pumpkin
that
spice.
shit, act like you go up there, act like you fighting for the rights of pumpkin motherfucking spice, bitch. Go up there and do that shit. Cause I bet you'll get shit done then. Let that motherfucker make an executive order where white bitches can't have pumpkin spice. Them hoes will fucking come together like goddamn Voltron and go get some shit done. Okay?
Not both of
Go take your ass up there, Becky Sue. Go talk to fucking Donald Trump, cause ain't nothing gonna happen to you. But we not doing it. Y'all still waiting on us to cast the first stone and throw the first fucking brick, and we're not doing it.
Yep.
They did not. When I tell you, we fucked their plans up, cause they wasn't counting on black silence. Because one thing a white person don't like, is to be ignored. I will not be ignored, Dan. That's they shit, okay? That's they fucking Glenn Close moment. They not gonna be ignored. And when you don't give them shit, because the one thing a white person don't like is when they can't figure a nigga out. When
Oh
they don't
yeah.
know a nigga next move, they get real nervous.
They get really weird. I never told y'all that I got when I was in Kansas, and I'll probably talk about this on like the next week's episode, but I never told you that I got chased out of work by white people in Kansas.
What the fuck?
Yeah. A white girl who I don't even know, don't even fucking talk to. She had accused me of cornering her and attacking her in the break room where other people were there. And I said, I got cameras in there. And they literally, they like tried to make this into a big investigation. People was like, everybody thought it was going too far. But what got me is when they had the two managers, the security guards, he pulled out his baton and they chased me out of the building. I'll never forget that. People say, you want to come back to Kansas, Missouri? Hell, motherfucker, no. I'm tired of being around white folks with that bullshit.
That's how a lot of shit started back in the day. That's how the shit with Black Wall Street and all that shit started from a woman lying. Fucking lying.
And it was not just that.
White tears don't mean shit to me.
And it was not just that. It was just, that's why I tell people, I said, it's not just that, it's also embarrassing because I'm like, I don't have a criminal record or anything. I'm not a bad person or anything. And y'all made a scene that wasn't true. And everybody know that the girl was lying, but people just wanted to get riled. They was already upset that I was like doing good on the charts. And so that when black people are doing good, black success, black progress, they don't like that. They want you to be, you need some help from us. I'm like, no, just give me. This is a while back when I was doing like Medicare insurance, and if you ever worked in like Medicare insurance, that is money. Man, they had these two white, Vanessa and I forgot the other dude's name. They was walking home with $40,000-$50,000 a month in Medicare supplement. Those supplement plans you probably see, they probably come on. It's usually on BT and it's usually around like at night. And there's
the ones for old people and shit.
Yeah, that's money because they pay you for the policy, and I think per policy I think it's like $2,000. So the person that sold it is getting a chunk of it, and then you're getting a chunk of it. So that 500 starts to add up and add up and add up, and eventually, if you get 50 people, that's money. But they didn't like that. It's like they didn't like black progress there. So anything somebody black did, it was a problem for them. And so I was doing really good there. But why they targeted me, I just don't. I would never understand it because I've never done nothing to nobody to like treat anybody like that. You know what I mean? And so that was one of those things that just made me just like, But let's look at some Asian on Asian crime. Take a look.
Not Juntao fighting in the nail salon.
Oh, he tried. Oh. What do y'all think? Because everybody always talk about black people. Black people out here fighting and being get. This is in a place
I
business.
fuck you up. No, I fuck you up. I fuck you up. No, I fuck you up. That's what I don't even like. World star. I like. Was he one of them? Somebody must have been trying to not pay some shit. I don't even know. Like,
This is my
glad it wasn't our shit. I know Maya did a video this week where she said that when you was talking about how black on black crime is not a thing.
It's not a thing. A lot of people mistake black on black crime as a real thing because European people say it a lot. Black on black crime is not a thing because you don't hear them talk about white on white crime. You don't hear them talk about Asian on Asian crime. You don't hear them talk about Hispanic on Hispanic crime. It's not a fucking thing. Crime happens and fights happen because we all in close proximity to each other. If I whoop a hoe ass 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna whoop a black hoe ass because that's who live around me. That's where the crime comes from. There's no black on black. It's whoever's close in proximity. That's what the crime is. But they try to make it seem like black people commit the most crimes or black people are the most violent. That's because black people, I ain't gonna lie, we be on our phones a lot, so we record every fucking thing. It probably was that you see that was a black man in that chair getting his feet done recording the shit. That's why we was able to see that Asian on Asian crime. Because if they want to keep saying black on black crime, we may as well go ahead and call theirs what it is too: Asian on Asian crime,
Yep.
European on European crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. Stop saying black on black crime because that's not a real thing, y'all. It's really not. It's used to make it seem like we are worse off. Why do you think when you watch the news and they talking about crime, if it's a black person, they be sure to put up a damn mugshot. But if it's a European person, they don't put up a mugshot. They like to put up a nice baby picture, like that dude that was a police officer's son that shot up the school earlier this year, and they put up a nice little picture to make him look a little innocent. He actually looked like he was a little touched a little bit in that picture that they put up.
You talking about the one where they had that gold? It was a golden light that was on him in the picture. It was.
Yeah.
It was. I said, "What the?" I said, "Are we looking at a fairy tale or something?" This boy just shut up. People.
But y'all gonna make sure y'all make them look like they're still innocent, even though they committed a crime. They do that shit all the time. That's why I encourage all my black people. If you see white people fighting, record that shit. If you see Asian people fighting, record that shit. You see Hispanic people acting the ass, record that shit. Because they do it to us to make us look crazy. So now let's do it to them and make them look fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's just I'll be telling y'all that be some that stuff right there. And I'm gonna change the direction a little bit. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What was that? I'm gonna edit that out. 1 second. Let's try this again. All right. So somebody had posted this, and I thought this was for a good conversation. They said these are the most influential cultures in America. They rated African American as 1, Japanese 2, Latin 3, and Indian 4. For me, I would replace Indian with Jamaican because I think Jamaican has way more influence over here than Indian, in my personal opinion, because of the food, and everybody's trying to be a reggae artist now. Everybody wears the dreads and stuff. I don't see everybody trying to wear Indian garments. You know what I mean? So that I will replace.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I agree. I don't. Nothing against the Indian culture, but I could see that having an impact in maybe certain areas of the country, but not overall, because America is at some point was just catching up to Bollywood, which has been out a long time. So that it's very behind. That's not to say that Indian culture is not represented, but I don't think it's to that impact. And they probably was thinking, but yeah, I agree. I would say it would be a Jamaican or Caribbean culture overall. Would be that way, but I don't think it would be Indian culture. It has an impact, but not significant to be like in the top 4 of a list or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's why I said Indian. I would replace it with Jamaican because I said it's way more influential. And actually, I would switch to Latin and Japanese. I would switch Latin to number 2 because everybody want to eat a fucking taco. Everybody want to speak Spanish these days. Everybody want to be what they call it, racial ambiguous.
I think if anything, the Japanese they again they're influenced by African Americans, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
Basically, we just influence everybody, and that's just how it works. Even Latino people are influenced by black culture. Like they have a culture within themselves, but they are heavily influenced. Hence their love to use the word nigga. So, you know.
Any other thoughts? Because then I'm going to move on into our final segments. And I'm gonna ask y'all, um, did y'all want we talk did you want to do a history lesson today, Maya, or no?
I can do a short fast.
Okay.
I gotta read today though.
You gotta read. Okay, well, let's start with it. We are at that time point. And Maya, the floor is yours.
Hey y'all, so for the history lesson today, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. As I have conversations with black Republicans who voted for Trump, they love to say black people used to be Republicans, and then they invite me to do my research, which y'all know that's something that I love to do. So history shows that black people were Republicans back in the day because Republicans did try to fight for civil rights. However, after the Civil War and during Jim Crow and all of that stuff, they didn't want, like, the Republicans and stuff didn't want black people to have their rights, and Democrats started to fight for our rights. And that's what made the party switch. And a lot of the Democrats who hated black people switched parties to the Republican Party, which is what we have today. So this started in about the 1960s when they started shifting over from Democrat to Republican. So when y'all tell people to go do their research that black people were Republicans first, they were. But then the Democrats who hated black people switched to Republican, and that's the Republican Party you have today. So when you idiots are out here saying, I'm a Republican, black people started as Republicans, just know that you're fighting with the same people who argued that you should not have rights. Period. Nick, go ahead with your read.
Well, just to back off that, that's what they love to say because they want to go back to the whole republic. Abe Lincoln was Republican and freed the slaves. He didn't do the shit because he was just so pro-black. He did the shit because he wanted to get back at the fucking South. It was used as a fucking pawn. And of course, y'all always bend the shit to whatever narrative you want. And you every time they say that, they exclude the actual party switch. They take that out of the conversation because it doesn't go with the narrative that they're trying to portray. So this week for me, my read, I'll give you some proper context. I made like it almost like a trailer to a movie, and essentially it's called Get Your House in Order, where it was basically saying Donald Trump's death is imminent, the big beautiful day is coming. And I got a pretty good reception. It's very viral on Facebook. So my read is to you, the people on particularly on Facebook, but just in general. My content is for everyone's consumption, but no one's approval. And I am so sick and tired of you overly sanctimonious, self-righteous, Bible belt ass bitches in the fucking comment section, okay? It was a whole lot. Now, for the majority, the people that know me and know my sense of humor, the majority of the people in the comments understood the fucking assignment. But you always got some Bible belt ass bitches in there. I'm not praying on anybody's downfall. Bitch, I don't recall asking you to. I did it my motherfucking self. I'm praying on the bitch downfall. Why the fuck not? And then there was one bitch in the comments, and some of them, I need people to know sometimes a joke is a fucking joke. Either laugh at that motherfucker or keep going. Because I was unaware that social media, because apparently social media, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, apparently there's a new feature that when a video pops on your FYP, all of a sudden a gun is put to the back of your head and you are made to watch the video, you are made to comment on the video. I wasn't aware of this feature, but opt the fuck out. Okay? Nobody is making you watch somebody's whole video. Nobody is making you comment on the video because this is how engagement works. If you watch the whole fucking video, that's engagement. If you then comment on the video, that's further fucking engagement, which ensures that you're going to see it again. So if you don't like something, that's why they have the fucking scroll up feature, the block feature, and the not interested feature. So you don't see it again. I don't make Christian comedy. This ain't a fucking Tyler Perry production, okay? God is the funniest nigga y'all ain't never met. He gave me my talent, he gave me my sense of humor, and I use it on a daily basis in ways you simple-minded motherfuckers can't fathom. If you don't find what I do funny, if you don't like it, scroll the fuck up, because you know what I'm not gonna do is fucking delete it. This bitch was in the comments and actually said, and I'm paraphrasing, the more you the more you hate him, the more you pray on his downfall, the more God is gonna cover him. Give me the chapter and verse in the book of bullshit you got that fucking from. Cause you mean to tell me that that me voting, I'm not voting, wishing on the downfall of one of the most evil motherfuckers to walk this earth. You mean to tell me by me doing that, God is gonna protect him even more? I love my people, but white Christianity got you motherfuckers in a chokehold, and I need you niggas to know you have long since been fucking free. White Christianity got y'all fucked up. White Christianity is the reason why y'all will pray the gay away, while you'll turn a blind fucking eye to sexual and physical assaults in your family, and even when it's you as the fucking victim. Oh, it's not God. God told us to forgive. No, bitch, God forgives, so I don't fucking have to. He died for our fucking sins. You might as well go ahead on and use it. I ain't got to forgive you motherfuckers. If you don't like my content, if you don't think it's fun, oh, this is sick. What's sick about it, bitch? If you don't like that I'm wishing on that motherfucker death, don't watch my content. Again, it is for everyone's consumption, but no one's approval. I don't give a fuck about your opinion pre-production, during production, and post-fucking production. Either you're gonna fuck with it or you're not. But keep that sanctimonious, self-righteous shit the fuck out my comment section. Oh, this is, we shouldn't do this, and oh, it's gonna be worse. Also, let me speak to that. We know good and fucking well that if JD Vance get in that office, it's going to be worse. We know that. We're not stupid. But let us have one fucking piece of joy at the motherfucking time, and we'll get to that other shit later. You never know. God might give us a 2 for fucking 1.
Yeah, right.
We know that it's worse. It's always you killjoy ass niggas that just can't ever enjoy the joke. You can't enjoy the moment. You got to make everything serious. What the fuck is tap dancing for the God I pray? I don't know who the fuck y'all pray to. The God I pray to ain't making me tap dance for a motherfucker. He deserves to die. He should have died a long fucking time ago. And the God I pray, I know it's going to happen. It ain't going to happen when I want to, but it's going to be right the fuck on time. But until then, I will still be championing the day that this motherfucker is no longer breathing. And if you don't like that, if you don't like that sentiment, if you don't like the fact that I'm praying on a fucking evil motherfucker's death, well, bitch, I don't care. I don't know how the fuck you niggas got here, and I don't need to know how you look. I had a bitch on YouTube tell me, oh, I subscribed to you, and I instantly unsubscribed because you use the N-word too much. Fuck you. Are you new here? Like, oh, are you new here? Oh, because, and I told her, I was like, I didn't even know you existed until this comment. But I'm sure me and my 8,900 plus subscribers will not fucking miss you. And that's another thing. Stop announcing your motherfucking departure, bitch. Because 9 times out of 10, we don't know how you hoes got here. We don't need to know how you go. If you don't like our content, unsubscribe, unfollow. But you ain't got to tell us what the fuck that's going to do for me. Oh my God, I lost a follower. Oh, let me just stop my content making career. You'll never be that fucking important. So my verdict is if you don't like it, scroll the fuck up, block, hit not interested, do whatever the fuck you need to do. But if you think, oh, and don't write the Magna fucking Carta equivalent in my comment section. I'm not reading all that shit, bitch. You better cliff note that motherfucker at best. Because I'm not reading all that shit. It's a delete. How would you feel? I love how they write all that shit in the comment section. I couldn't fathom writing all that shit knowing it's a 50-50 chance that you're going to delete that shit and not even read it. Imagine wasting all your time writing a fucking paragraph in somebody's comment section only for them to fucking delete it. Because that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. But that's what I got today. You don't like it? Leave it the fuck alone. Sometimes a joke is just a joke. Just fucking laugh and keep on moving, especially in this economy, especially in this administration. Find the fucking humor where you can. And leave me alone with that sanctimonious ass bullshit. Go Bible thump another bitch because it ain't for me.
Well, thank you for that judgment today. We appreciate that. And I'm about to start adding this to the show. I'm going to add reviews. I'm gonna start adding stuff, product services and things of that nature. That's something that I like doing because, I travel a lot. I like trying different food, different hotels, etc. So I want to talk about, and I'm going to pull this up for us. Claxton, you might have heard of this, but Doolin's, a black-owned soul food restaurant out here, they had posted this. Well, somebody that I know had posted this for them, and they're asking for help and donations to their establishment. I'm going to play this video for you real quick, and then I'm going to tell you my verdict on this.
Who wants to save another Black-owned business from closing? I do. Well, come on in again. Recently, a post was done by the owner of Doolin's off of Crenshaw. He's asking for help. I started this page to highlight Black-owned restaurants. We need a place to go for food that was passed down through generations from families. Like Doolin's. You all know the history? Listen, this is exactly how I eat my corn. I'm a good vegetable person, so the black eyed peas and the greens had me the front door before I came in. The fried chicken was so fresh and crispy and had so much flavor. Remember, my taste buds are not yours.
All right. So I have been to Doolin's, and I'm gonna pull this up for y'all as well. Doolin's.
Uh-oh, we don't know how this gonna go.
I'm all for supporting Black businesses, but I haven't went to Doolin's, I think, in almost 2 years, and I'm gonna tell you why. My friend, so when I first came to LA, the soul food out here in LA is pretty whack. I'm just gonna keep it strictly 100 with you. The food don't be seasoned, or if they do try to make a roux or they try to make gravy, it's not enough seasoning on it, or it's too watery, or the food is just inconsistent. You go to Louisiana, the food gonna be fire. You go to Atlanta, the food gonna be fire. You go to Chicago, you go to New York, the food gonna be fire. Los Angeles, just in general, it's just like the food is so bland out here. And it's like nobody have love in it. So when one of my friends from New York, he came to visit. And before Doolin's used to be good, and they used to have this is when I did eat pork. They had this pork chop, which was really delicious. And you don't have to have it with gravy on it. They eliminated the fried pork chop, and now you have to have it with their gravy. But the problem is, whoever's making the gravy is watery, or if you go, it's salty. So I'm just like, the food is just inconsistent. So we went one time, this last time, which was just enough for me. And we had ordered quite a few things because he was from out of town. He wanted to try something. I said, well, Doolin's is close by. Let's try it. Went there. We got the food because it was going to be like 3 different things, so I had to go and help him. But he always checks the food right then and there, and I'm like, that's always a good plan. So he checks it, and he tells the lady at the counter, "Hey, we're missing 2 items on here, and we're missing the juice." No, you ain't. I put that in there myself. I know I did. I looked at that myself. We are customers, mind you. We're customers. And he says, "Can you please look at the receipt? It's not in here." So she then takes everything out of the bag with an attitude and stuff. And then she looks at the receipt and she's like, "Oh." She goes back there. "Y'all missed this order right here. This order." And the guys in the back was like, "No, we put that order out there. Y'all probably gave it to somebody else on accident." And he was like, "Well, the order's not right. It's not here." And so they put the order, gave her the 2 things, and then she went and grabbed the juice. She put the stuff in the back in the bag. She says, "Here."
Ooh.
No sorry. No, oh, I apologize for this. Let me fix it for you or whatever, or let me give you an additional item, anything, just here. And rolled her eyes and walked away. I said, this is the last fucking time Doolins will get my money. This is the last time. I said, I'm not tolerating it no more. I support Black businesses. I know the person that posted this, and I'm pretty cool with her, and I like her. Like, she has very good content. But I told, me and her was talking on Instagram, and I said, I'm gonna have to say what I have to say. I'm sorry, I'm so sick of going to these Black establishments and we give each other these nasty ass attitudes, and then y'all want us to come and support you. I'm not dealing with that no more. Now, I'm not gonna just say all the bad. I'm gonna do something with good here. It ain't gonna be with Doolins though, but country style Jamaican restaurant. If your ass is in LA, this is one of the best Jamaican spots I have eaten. I'm telling you what, to me, I think they have one of the best curry chickens I've ever eaten in my life. It is consistent. It is good. The prices are fair. The people are nice. Well, let me take that back. They do be having some, they be having attitudes. But this is how I look at the food. You know how you got that mama with that, she got that arm fat and she got that hairnet on. Like, what you want, baby? Hurry up. If the food gonna be good, you can roll your neck and hoop earrings at me all you want, because I know the food gonna be fire. You got to have something to back it up. And Jamaica, they be having some attitude sometimes, but the food backs it up. They are consistent. So if they not giving me attitude at country style Jamaican restaurant, I don't want it, because I already know. I already know that the food ain't gonna be good. I want attitudes, rolling of the eyes, because it's gonna match what they're giving. They give this attitude too, but the food is consistent and good. But going to Doolins and not only is the food not good, but it's overpriced and you got bad attitudes, that's enough for me. That's enough. I'm not putting my money into anybody's business. I don't care, Black business, whatever, and you're acting like that. I'm just not going to do that anymore. But yeah, I would say this is my review. I know that people want to go talk about Doolins and everything. I think, let me see what the ratings is as well. They got 4.5 stars. I'm not going to hate on their restaurant because I know that Black businesses need help, but at the same time, I'm not kissing your ass. I'm not taking people's attitudes no more. Money is tight with a lot of people, and money and time for me is all I care about at the current time. And if it's taking up too much of my time, that's enough said. So other than that, that is my review for that. And we are going to go straight into our videos. And we're going to start with the words of encouragement, because these videos are going to get really interesting.
Don't leave anything for later. Later your tea gets cold. Later you lose interest. Later the day turns to night. Later people grow up. Later people grow old. Later life goes by. Later you regret not doing something when you had the chance to. Because a lot of the time, later turns to never.
I love that. That's a good words of encouragement. I like her. She does a lot of her stuff is consistent. And I don't know if y'all follow her, but she always has like real good advice. And I'm like, yeah, the advice be really like spot on. And I have to give her props on it. And she never sounds the same. It's always she twists it and make it sound completely different. And it's like brand new advice now. And I love it. So I'll tell people to follow her. Like, she be having good advice, especially if you need to pick me up in the morning. Like, when she pops up on my feed early in the morning, I'm good. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have a good day. But if I see Nikki on my feed and she cussing people out, I'm not gonna have a good day.
But you will still laugh.
I'm gonna laugh. And I'm about to get into some of the ghosts. We're going to get into some things that we've been seeing. This is why I've been checking my food lately with the FDA or whoever been rolling back food safety things. People been finding a lot more stuff in their food now. So I'm going to try to take a look. Oh, come on.
What the hell is in my wrap turkey?
Bitch, this is a rat. Straight up caterpillar in my Chipotle.
Is that what the fuck?
I found a frog in my food. Wash
I know you lying.
Like, and it's breathing, bro.
Got a new couch. But a fly got in there. It is underwater.
Well, we found in the pickles.
Uh-uh.
Wow. Oh, if I would have just ate it, I would have been fucked up.
What is that?
You can see.
Uh-uh.
My wife and I found this in our food at a restaurant. I literally ate one.
I just found a baby snail in my Nando's salad.
Lawsuit like a bitch.
Oh.
These are baby flies. That's how the. What the hell?
This is why I'm always careful when I eat. Everybody says, you always check your I check everything. I remember I used to love Cheetos.
I smell my food.
Smelling everything.
I will be at your house and you hand me a plate and I'm literally going. I gotta look at it. I gotta make sure it's right because that rat and that chicken is crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. And he just looking back at you like,
get the fuck. No, yeah, run me my motherfucking money. I didn't order a goddamn turkey with a side of bean. Get the fuck out of here.
And then our next closeout video.
Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save
She bought the car?
per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
I'm not going to see this again.
Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
I'm trying to figure out somebody pushed her out the car or something. Well, we're going to show this one. This is why I don't mess with wild animals.
Oh, I ain't looking, but y'all tell me how it was.
Oh. It pulled the meat off his head. Did you see?
Oh!
Just look, Nikki, you got to look.
No, I'm cool.
Oh.
I can't.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Why? Y'all gonna get tired of that shit. Leave the motherfuckers in the goddamn cage. Y'all gonna get tired of fucking with people.
He peeled that whole. I know he's gonna be in pain for a long time. He peeled the shit out of that.
I gotta know. I know when to leave Jean Grey ass alone.
And then this is other people mess with leave these wild animals alone.
Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's darling. Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Then this is the next video. This cat got in somebody's edibles. He gone. He gone.
I'm scared to give Jean Grey.
Even the way he's standing, that's the drug sick.
Hey, he's on all the way out.
He's gone. He ain't getting him back.
If they exposing their stomach like that, they comfortable like a motherfucker.
And then the last one, I'm gonna show. This one had me cracking up. You gotta talk to Jean Grey like this.
I have something to tell you. You promise you won't get angry. Okay. When I went out today, I fed that cat that you don't really like outside.
Betrayal, bitch.
He looked back like, don't you bring your ass in this door either.
The betrayal. She gonna be fighting for her life for like 2 weeks. The betrayal. They listen. I'm a cat mom. You gotta be prepared for them when they're going to show you. Like my cat is definitely a reflection of my personality. Because like, look, bitch, when I want to fuck with you, I will. And other than that, leave me alone. So like, she'll come to me, but it'd be the most inconvenient time. And whatever position I'm in when she comes, I have to stay in that motherfucker. Because if you move an inch too soon, fuck it, bitch, you messed up the vibe. And just chill. She will leave. It'll be a heartfelt moment. And if you pet her one time, just too much, bitch, why are you fucking up the vibe? I just came here to chill, and here the fuck you are. So it's like, she shouldn't have never said that shit, because that cat, they know. They smart. They know.
Especially if they can also smell it. Like when you touch another cat, Oh, I remember I did that to Swiggles, and boy, when I said he went crazy, I said I would never do that again.
Yeah, like when I come back from my friend house, it's like I know she can smell the cat on me. Or when I go over there and I don't have Jean Grey with me, he can smell her on me. So then it's like, oh, you didn't bring my girlfriend over here. So it's like I can't win no fucking way.
Well, this was a good show. I wanted to add a lot of different elements in there. I want to thank y'all all again for just being great at like us just the vibe and the energy was just there. And thanks Claxton for actually being on time. That's why and Maya for being on time.
I try my best.
No, so we're about to go out. So Maya, where can they find you at?
You can find me on all platforms at Maya Lamise, like you see right there below my name. YouTube is Elevate with Maya, and make sure y'all go stream Beyond Normal with Maya Lamise. Okay, we elevating. All right, positive vibes only. PTO.
Amen. And Miss Nikki.
You can reach me on IG at bitch_happens. TikTok, bitch happens, all one word. YouTube is knickknack23. That's NIKNAK23. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel. We're trying to get to 10,000. So I'm almost at I'm over 9,200 now. And also make sure to check us out on TikTok Live for Knickknack After Dark. That's Friday nights at 11 p.m. We had a really good show this past week, so we just keep getting better and better. It is adults only, but I guarantee you, you will have a very good time. So make sure you check that out.
Awesome. And to our guest co-host today, thanks Claxton for joining. Please let them know where they can find you at. And also if you have any products or services or events going on, let them know so that way if anybody's in the LA area, they can attend as well.
You can find me on Instagram at DJ Claxton. And yes, I actually do have a couple of events coming up. I'm DJing a pool party at the Godfrey Hotel in Hollywood next Saturday, the 13th. Is that Saturday or Sunday? Saturday, I believe. Yes. Pull up. I'll be spending the parties get from like 1 to 6, so it'll be a good time.
Okay, perfect. And send me the information. I'll try to get it edited into this. But as always, audience, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.